all right, we back. New episode of Just Landed, Jetsetters edition, man. This is a real special edition.
Yes, sir.
I got some people on here, some legendary people in Baton Rouge on here.
What's up?
Look, I'm not gonna even say who they are. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves, man. Tell them who y'all are, man.
I'm Miles City Little Tankster, you heard me?
Yes, sir. I'm G-Thing, you heard me?
I'm refrigerator, you know what I'm saying? Fab.
Believe that.
Out there, man.
Man, they the Taliban, the legendary Taliban.
Bow, bow, bow.
the gate.
The real bow, bow. The real Mr. Bow, bow.
So man, I'm happy to have y'all on, man, because you know, like I said, man, y'all got a lot of history, y'all done did a lot of things, and honestly, man, it's an honor to have y'all on here, man.
I appreciate that,
Appreciate that, bro.
You know, so look, we gonna go right into it, man. How y'all came about? Cause for one, y'all all from different neighborhoods, so so how did the Taliban form?
That Fridge, my cousin.
Okay.
And he been rapping since he was little one, you heard me? So me and my brother, Scamp, took him to the studio for to go record. And when we took him to go record, he stayed down the street. So once they started recording, one of them like, get on the song, G.
Shout out to Nasty Nate.
Shout out to Nasty Nate. That's who brought us over.
Hey, you know Nate on the network too, man. We got a gun show, man, and Nate on the gun show.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Nasty, man.
Big shout out.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but after that, it was,
The rest was history.
The
rest was history.
Yeah. So let me ask you this, man. What was the first record y'all did as a group, man?
What that first song was?
Man, that's what I was just about to say. Tank had a song. It was called I came on the hood. I was like FAIRFIELD. This is where you find me posted. About my paper, the nigga. But right now I'm in the studio writing rhymes, man. Oh, man, to make it out the ghetto.
Yeah,
just
so.
getting mellow. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And me and Tank had done that song, and we were like, shit. G came in the studio that day, and he had some shit wrote. So I'm like, shit, man, you need to put that shit on that too. So
No, I ain't had nothing wrote. You
I
told me to write something.
to that bitch. He wrote something to that bitch anyway. He had some shit wrote, like I said. He wrote that shit and he put that shit on wax.
He sure had that shit down fast.
And we thought that shit sounded good together.
Put that shit together.
We just kept doing music, and then we started doing all that music, and we was talking about that war shit. We just came together and we just started calling ourselves the Taliban. We was starting destruction.
Who gave y'all the name Taliban?
Shit,
man?
we gave ourselves.
Came up with that shit. Man, Fridge put that shit.
We all came up with that.
Everybody used to be like, see, they were around that time when we had all that shit going on. But Osama bin Laden, motherfuckers against that shit. But we really made that shit happen.
Right.
That was the fun shit though about the shit, about everything.
And a lot of people ain't even want us to name ourselves that just because of the Osama bin Laden.
So let me ask you this: with y'all being called the Taliban, did y'all like have some issues, or y'all ever had a situation where somebody want to book y'all?
No.
They loved it.
Yeah,
they loved it.
Everybody loved it.
It really caught people's attention.
They loved it.
They
No problem with it.
They wanted to know.
Although people used to try to tell us, you know what I'm saying, that it wouldn't be a good idea, but I think that shit really kind of...
It helped us out.
Yeah,
it helped us out.
It did.
So look, let's talk about this. What was the first hit from the Taliban?
Rep.
Yeah, rep. Yup.
How did that record come about?
Tank.
Shit, we had Carmel, call him O&E.
Yeah.
He come in that bitch, he stayed around the corner from me already there. So we used to be chilling and shit. And he a damn good producer, but he like to rap and shit too, but he a better producer.
Right.
And we had brought him in-house. We brought him in Sound City. We tried to put him a part of the organization or whatever. Yeah. And he had that fire-ass track. And when that bitch come on, you hear me? It just sound like it's supposed to go like that. And like I say, shit, all I gotta do is hear a track. I can't rap worth a fuck. But look, if I hear a beat, I give you
Let me tell you the funny part about this track though. What? This track right here, it was originally for somebody else. They actually had a song to it. And they song went posted,
Slim
went
Roo.
up and roasted.
Oh, yeah,
Right off
show
of
the fuck
bitch,
was.
no bitch.
That
And that
show
bitch,
was
that,
Slim
bitch
Roo
was,
shit.
that bitch was nice on that track too though.
Yeah, that
you
show
know?
was
nice.
You know what I'm saying? But then we
Shout out Slim Roo,
We like
man.
we
I
like
fuck with
fuck
Slim
that. We like fuck that. Bo, rap your shit, nigga. Mall City where you at? Old time, nigga, tight came with that bitch. When he started saying that shit, then we like, oh no, we finna take that out of there and we gonna put this on there and we gonna put this out because this shit that they wanna hear right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's how that shit came. That was the creative part about that song. You know what I'm saying?
Cause if somebody do a song and you hear it and you trying to record on it too. Most of the time when people do that, they might trying to make a song just like
Something
that.
like
Right.
it. I was on a whole different type of time.
Yeah.
I was on demon time when I heard that bitch come
Yeah,
on.
we took
And every time that bitch came on though, it did what it was supposed to do, man.
It did what it was supposed to do.
We barely could even perform the song because when they hear that boom, 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 every hood in that motherfucker that's beefing, they finna start fighting right then and there.
G-Thing Hood, Glen Oaks, don't let a nigga get past my verse.
Rest in peace,
Talking
Midnight.
about, man, I'm
Yeah,
dude used to tattle
man.
club, man. I'm dude tattle club. I hope they don't do that tonight because everybody done got older now, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we promoting stop the violence and shit now, you know what I'm saying? We like to get money and have fun.
Fuck what he talking about. Tear that bitch out.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck all that.
Enjoy yourself,
Yeah.
man. You know what I'm saying? That's
Fuck
the type
all
of time a nigga be on.
You hear me? That's why I'm doing that bitch last. Beat him up. I don't give a
That nigga done
fuck.
still
That's on your dad. That's on his body. That's on his body.
So look, I want to talk about this too, man. Tell me about the Baton Rouge culture at that time, man, because you know things have changed a whole lot since back then. So put me in the mindset of
Man.
like when y'all had a show,
G.
y'all doing that song.
Jig music.
What was the environment?
Sam I Am.
Y'all
G
shout out to
music.
Sam, man.
So I know
Gang.
y'all did
Gang.
some work with Sam too, man. Tell me how that came about.
That's family.
Yeah, it's
Always gonna be
family.
fun.
That's
So
family.
you know what's crazy, bro? Real big shout out to Sam. Say, Sam, I can say this. This a raw. I can say.
Yeah, you can say how you want.
Say,
Cut.
look, see that dude Sam? Look, I was like 15, 14 years old. You know what I'm saying? I've been rapping. You know what I'm saying? And I was doing my thing. Sam I Am heard me. This when the Jiggalators first came up. Look, Sam I Am came pick me up. I'll never forget. He came to my house to pick me up when he heard me over the phone. Brought me to the studio. Man, them dudes' head got me so high. Yeah. Man, look, I smoked so many blunts, but I couldn't even finish my verse. Sam was mad as a motherfucker at me because he was bragging his ass off about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I couldn't finish my verse. I was too high. He had to take me to the snowball stand to get something to eat to calm me down. Yeah. Shout out to Sam, man. Yeah, he done really Jiggalator.
Back then it was straight jig music. Nobody wasn't really, how the rap game is now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was straight dance and jig music then. You know what I'm saying? So, and back then that's when the pills came out. You know what I'm saying? So everybody was.
When them pills touched down, nigga threw away the snow.
Yeah. Right.
So look, let me ask y'all feel like the local scene was better back then than it is now?
Hell yeah.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah, because it was more rappers
yeah.
together then.
Yeah, I mean, because
You know what
I
I'm saying?
feel like back then when you went to a club in BR, you just heard straight BR.
You did.
You did.
You did.
We
That's
were
it.
listening to nothing else. We were listening
That's
to our
it.
own music.
Right.
That's it.
I feel like things have kind of changed
That's
with
it.
that.
And-
You
but
know?
see,
why?
but see,
The
back
reason why
then,
that changed.
everybody wanted to, let me say, like, help each other out.
Right.
Like, if nigga was locking in, you hear me?
Right.
Like, these days, niggas get their foot in the door and nigga like, fuck you.
Or they get their foot in the
You know
door
what
and
I'm
try to
It's
beef.
all that beef
Yeah.
and stuff.
So look, you said the reason why.
The reason why the game is not that way not right now is because everybody rapping about the same thing. They got
Bang,
a gun
bang.
with a dick. They jumping out with the dicks. You hear me?
Bang,
they
bang.
clicked up. They doing this. They always talking about getting. What happened with the struggle? You know what I'm saying? Well, what the pain. is
Getting
in
the money.
music. You know what I'm saying? You got to bring the pain. Where you got to make people really feel
Yeah,
where you
out
come
the gate.
from. You know what
Out
I'm
the
saying?
gate.
The
Out the
music is
gate.
from the soul, not for that extra shit that they be portraying to
whole
do
time,
and
do different
what they
clips.
doing and stuff with the music. That caused a lot of young innocent people getting killed because of music and because of they saying bitch, you a bitch ass nigga, you ain't never do this. See, back in our era,
It
we
was
used to
fun,
fight.
man.
Yeah.
When you
It was
say you a
fun.
puss ass nigga, we gonna show up at the club and we gonna fight. We ain't have to be with all that shooting each other and all that. See, these days
We
right
wasn't-
now,
we wasn't
that's
doing
why-
drill music.
That's why we still living right now, because this day right now, those guys that we did have beef with or whatever, we see each other right now and greet each other as men.
Out the gate.
You know what I'm saying? And I hope that the youth could understand and feel where I'm coming from when I'm speaking this to them, you know, because it's a lot of young men that's being misled by these older cats such as our age. You know what I'm saying? And it's wrong, you know. Y'all need to think about getting money and come together. And,
Right,
you
right,
know,
right.
music is from the soul, not
Right.
all that want to kill and kill. It's cool to make that shit pop, but you got to make that shit pop, you know.
Right.
Who gonna be the star? Who gonna stand out?
Because music really shaped the culture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If a rapper, see back then, rappers was emulating street dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right now, these dudes talking about some shit that these little children don't even need to hear, because the kids want to be like the rappers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If they hear them saying certain whoop de whoop,
Yeah, they gonna think that's how it go.
They gonna think that's how it
It's
go.
just all
you know?
fucked up right now, because like the thing is, like back in the days, you know what I'm saying, you had real street dudes talking about their struggle, talking about what really went on in the streets. You know what I'm saying? They was spitting their life. But now you got these new guys, you know what I'm saying? These niggas portraying that life. They talking about the shit that they ain't never been through.
Right.
And they misleading the folks, you know what I'm saying? And that shit ain't what's up.
And another
you know what I'm
thing,
saying?
you
They
know,
took the
what
shit
make,
wrong.
What make it different, you know, back then, what you did with your sexual life, that was behind the scenes. There are these. I don't have nothing against the gay community, but I am against this. You showing that shit to my children.
So
you know
look.
what I'm saying? That shit ain't cool.
What I'm gonna do is on this back end of this conversation, I'm gonna bring it up, and you go deeper into your views on it,
Okay.
because we just talked about that on another episode
Okay.
with D Wade and everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll touch upon that.
Yeah.
But look, I want to ask y'all a question too. You know, back then, you know, things was very territorial when it came to different neighborhoods.
Right.
And with y'all all being from 3 different neighborhoods, did that ever play a effect or role on what y'all
That's
had
what
going
we
on?
did that for. That's why we did that. And see, great minds think alike. You know what I'm saying? That was the whole point of it. Like my neighborhood, his neighborhood, and my neighborhood and his neighborhood. We stayed battling it out in the club.
Right.
But see, when we laid around there and locked in, say, bro, we came together like butt cheeks and we was the shit, man.
And people was like, how
Like,
these
right
dudes
now,
from
yeah.
different hoods could be rapping like that, man.
And
When
just
we used to
like
have
right
my
now,
we
people
brought
come,
everybody together.
his people come, and his people come, we made that
Had a good
understood.
time, yeah.
Man,
That's
look, all us together.
Yeah, fam.
Ain't none of
That's
that going
crazy.
down.
No
Look,
problem.
You know what I'm saying?
Never had no problem.
Why you said, when you said that, you know what's crazy?
What?
Tank, he don't even live in Baton Rouge, you know what I'm saying? But my people got love for all my people, you hear me?
Yeah.
So they asking, Tank over here, Tank over here. Everybody down there, everybody ask me about it. This
Everybody
nigga here.
love
You know what I'm
Tank,
saying? Little Tankster, you know what I'm saying?
But see, back in the day, like y'all say, I ain't getting no Greek. You heard me? I'm popping now, you heard me? I'm popping now, you heard me? Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
indeed, bro.
So,
But
yeah.
it was together. All the hoods was
we
together
did that shit
everywhere we
together.
went.
That was the point of it, though. See, that was the whole point of it, though. We wanted to
we
bring
live by
everybody
structure,
together.
you know what
We
I'm saying? We had fun.
wasn't trying to start territorial wars and all that drill music. We was trying to bring the people together. That was the whole purpose of the clique.
That's why Nussin was fucking with.
Yep.
Yeah, so explain to me
Nussin,
y'all
man.
relationship with Nussin, man. How
That's
how
big brother.
man.
That's big brother. I taught that motherfucker how to put 16 boys together. Hey,
But really met him on some street shit.
Yeah.
You know
I
what
mean,
I'm
of
saying?
course, you know.
That though.
Met him on some street shit, and as we keep going over there fucking with him on 31st, every time we go over there, he like, hey, I'm about to start rapping. I'm about to start rapping. Every time we go over there, hey, listen to this one, listen to this one. Now, when he came with,
So look, before you even say that, what was y'all reaction when he brought bell pepper to y'all?
that's what I'm about to
That's
tell
what,
you.
that's coming. That's what's
what I'm
coming
about
right
to
now.
tell
That's
you.
what's
I-
coming.
I
That's
still
when
be
I-
rapping that song.
That's
what's coming.
when, that's when I knew
That's what's
he was
coming.
on the subject. When he came with that, and he like, listen to this here, bell pepper, and he got the.
You used to be a bad bitch, but not bell pepper. Shaped like
But you
squash.
gotta know Nussin.
To understand him, yeah.
What the fuck he talking about? That motherfucker funny, bro. Yeah.
Man, the dude
He
was
a real
funny.
nigga.
Oh,
though.
I know.
He was serious as a motherfucker too.
And the big girls loved it. The big girls love bell pepper, man.
Say, G, how this sound? Girl, you Saturday in a funeral, but that ain't right. It used to be fine when you go by.
Look at you now.
This shit ain't together. Walking around town shaped
We
like
got a lot of memories with dude, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
That's my
Big
dog,
Marquis.
man. R.I.P. Nelson,
Big
man.
Marquis too,
King's
you know what I'm
nigga
saying?
So let me explain to me how y'all got linked up with Marquis, man.
You know, I'm from
That's from
Fairfield.
Yeah, he been knowing Fred since he was little.
Big Marquis been knowing me since I was young, you know what I'm saying? I was a little nigga. I used to be bad as a bitch. You could ask any nigga in Fairfield about refrigerator. Everybody gonna say that little nigga was bad.
Marquis
with
used to call him Lil Fridge.
No teeth in the front of his mouth. And you know what my favorite song was? I can't be faded. I'm a nigga from the motherfucking streets. Nigga, I gotta be about 5 years old. Nigga, no teeth in my mouth. Ride the bike. All the OGs in the hood, no refrigerator.
Right.
From when he was No Teeth singing that song, that was his shit. You know what I'm
That
saying?
nigga wasn't rapping. Marquis.
Marquis was just one of them OGs in the hood that took in the liking the nigga, and then, you know, once we started rapping, you know, it was like he had the money and, you know, he was ready to do it, you know, rest in peace to Big Marquis, man. That's my nigga, man.
So what,
you know?
What was the story behind the dumb shit record?
Man, man, them little dude, shout out to Lil Josh and Ernie too, bro. Cause we really fuck with them now on some shit, you know what I'm saying? But back then, it was like, we had just come out, so we wasn't used to a nigga trying to do some shit just like us, and we
You had to protect what's yours.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So
probably.
when he called and told me about the shit,
Cause he was in school.
yeah, so he hearing all that Lil Josh and Ernie shit, you know what I'm saying? So, and the nigga was like, he telling me what they are saying on the song, and I'm like, man, what they trying to say? Like, you know, some shit. So we went to that
It was crazy because it was like they was talking to us though.
Right.
Because they were saying like, bitch, you ain't stupid. I know how to start a fight.
What song was it that they said that on?
rep.
No, I'm saying what song was the Lil Josh?
I ain't never put it out. They ain't never put it out. They ain't put it out because we found out about it.
We intercepted that bitch and put something out before it, and they heard it.
Yeah, and
they shut that shit down.
Yeah,
We stopped them in their tracks.
But you know that's we ain't with all that. You know, it's all good.
Yeah,
I mean, but that's
just
just
wanna know the
history, because I know a lot of
history.
people probably don't know,
They know.
never knew the reason, because that was really before the internet was popping.
If all them dudes in the past want to click up and do a song, then what? We'll do that.
And so we hit Marquis come to the studio,
Yeah.
and we telling him about the situation, and he like, oh yeah, I got something for B-Lo. I got something. I got something for him already.
It was already built with him.
Shit. But yeah,
That
man.
nigga said, what that nigga say? That nigga say, me Tank and G thing.
Masked up in the C-Brain.
Posted up at your record store, nigga. You think that we playing? All the records is real, nigga. Fuck all you fellas. Get your number from a bitch so I can call you and tell you.
He really went off on that bitch.
Oh, I know.
Niggas ain't free. My little nigga behind him out your slam niggas.
Yeah, he was with the bullshit. Like he was like, man, I'm with y'all, whatever y'all want to do.
Yeah, he went off on that bitch.
That was the first nigga I ever seen. Nigga, I ain't never. You couldn't even see the flow when you walk in that boy shit. Real shit. It's on everything. Back in the G. Nigga was a real kingpin, real boss. Yeah. Real boss niggas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Fucking right. Fuck with Big Marquis.
So look, y'all tell me about Mainline, man.
That's my nigga right now. I just seen it. I just was with him
For
last
the people
night.
who don't know, who is he?
Tyree Neal, baby.
Tyree Neal, Jazz
Shout
record,
nigga.
baby.
So how they came about working with Tyree?
That's family.
That's family.
We really fucking with bruh, cause I was cutting at CJ's, the barbershop, and you know Jack and Neil stayed down the street from them. Yeah. So we back and forth fucking with bruh and Tyrone, and they had a already, you know what I'm saying?
That shit was kind of double standard because just so happened the owner of Sound City happens to be kin to them too.
Kin to them.
So that shit went
Me and bro, we go back from
school and shit.
From middle school, 6th grade. That was my partner in 6th grade. So, when we got older, we just, we remained homeboys as we got older, and that tragic shit happened with his mama, you know, and that what really brought us to be
R.I.P.
family.
Jack and them,
Rest in
man.
peace,
We
Jack
love you,
and them.
baby.
That what really brought me and the family closer because I embraced my partner with all the love that I could because we was all young when that tragedy happened. You know, I felt like that, you know, since I've been knowing them all my life, you know, it was part of my life to
tragic to you too.
To embrace them at this time, man, you know, and we just been family. We've been family, man, since we're little bitty boys, you know.
Man, we telling Tyree used to make some of the rawest tracks, but he was just on that blues.
Yeah.
So his mind wasn't, you know what I'm saying? He was doing it on the strength of his little cousin. Bro, you know what I'm saying? But he was on that blues. You know
So for y'all though, didn't he produce that Highland Bow?
You know, you see me coming through the crowd. Yeah.
You got that song?
Huh?
You got that song?
Do I have it?
Yeah.
I can get it.
Can you get it to for me tonight?
Tonight?
Yeah.
Blaze gonna have it. Everybody gonna have it. Blaze gonna have it.
Stop looking at me, nigga.
I won't perform that song.
No, I'm trying to think.
You know why I won't
I'm trying to
perform that
think
song
because
tonight?
that song been on my mind.
I won't perform that song tonight because everybody in Baton Rouge really forgot where that ball come from. See, these youngsters,
So look.
they don't know the real history behind ball. And it's amazing that something that we came up with is $1 million word today, and they still ain't giving
Real
all
talk.
flowers for it.
So
It's
look.
all good.
That was a question I was gonna present to y'all, which was, what do y'all think about, I guess, that whole bow debate?
I mean, I love it, man. You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying? I love it.
I mean, you
It's
know,
Baton Rouge, you know?
I love it. I love the fact that, you know what I'm saying, people took into something that we created. Now, my thing with that is, like, at least, you know what I'm saying, let the people know, you know what I'm saying? Like, it shouldn't make you feel less than a man to give a nigga they flowers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't go over there, motherfucker. You got Lisa Ray dancing on TikTok
what I think?
Bow talking about you,
About this
Mr. Bow, but you know you got that from somebody in
The
the
dude
city.
young though, the dude was young, so
He old
they
enough to know
they
better.
they probably really don't even.
He know better.
They wasn't in the club when we
He
were
know
jumping.
better. That dude used to be with
Pogo,
Boosie.
you hear me?
He
They
know.
wasn't in the club when we were jumping like Pogo.
He was.
You
with
know what I'm
Boosie.
saying? They probably used to the Kevin Gates ball.
He was with Boosie.
Or the other ball, but Kevin Gates sampled ball from us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That
He sampled my voice.
Wow.
And then you got old boy, Headband Beezy.
You know what I'm saying? That
Shout out to
song,
Headband Beezy, man. I'm gonna give you a shout out.
You know what I'm saying?
Cause you was a bitch ass nigga for that shit, man. You know what I'm
That song
saying?
Kevin Gates made though, bro. I'm a grinder.
Yeah.
You know that ball was sampled. That's
what
really
old-
Tank Boy.
But old boy Headband Beezy say that's him. He say that's him.
They got their own
But you know,
shit.
but
He
what
got
you
his
was
own
saying
shit.
about how we feel about it,
He
and
do.
stuff, I feel like it's a great
He
thing
got
to me.
his
You
own
know what I'm
shit.
saying?
'Cause,
That it's still
But that's what he put on the internet.
relevant
We
to
went
this
to
day.
war on that bitch.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't thought him.
And for us to be the ones that created that,
I caught him.
it feels good to me. For me to just know that we created this and it's $1 million thing.
Yeah, it ain't no pressure behind it, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, give a nigga, you know what I'm saying, they props.
But like he said, we had a little debate with a little dude, but he was saying that he made it and he had a couple producers behind him.
There ain't no little
saying
dude, his
that-
name is Headband Beezy.
I ain't
That's his
I
name.
ain't gonna say no name, but
I'm saying his name. This bitch wide open. You said it was cool?
Yeah.
Keep it real?
I mean, look.
I mean, I gotta be fake on camera.
No, you can be, hey, look.
Headband Beezy, shout out to you, but bow, that's us. That's mine. I got that. I seen you in Bella Noche. Remember that? Okay. Yeah.
So look.
hey, you gonna edit some of this shit.
Nah,
Hey, look.
He got edit shit.
he told us keep it real. That's what he like.
So
You know, we ain't with all that crazy shit.
Yeah.
We just be
But we with
chilling,
that real
laid
shit.
back. You know what I'm saying? We done got older and shit, bro. But we still with the dumb shit, but we just chilling. But
I got a question for y'all. How do y'all feel about like these youngsters remaking all the Jigga City classics? How would y'all feel about somebody remaking some of y'all?
I mean, they done had a couple of people, you know, tried to, you know,
can't
do
it
our
like
shit,
us.
but
They can't do it like us.
But see, I love it because it's keeping the legacy going. That's why I like it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, a lot of those youngsters, they'll kind of put it out there that they get that shit from, you know what I'm saying, from the OGs. They ain't just trying to stand on that shit like they just started that shit. No, like that shit just happened.
Right.
No, that shit been come out just like us. You know what I'm
I don't be
saying?
tripping on
We come
the
on,
dude.
we come on that jigger train, but we let it be known. We get that from sound. I do.
This Baton Rouge City, so you know everybody gonna be really saying the same shit because this how we live.
Right. I love it me when I hear that shit.
And this the way that we have fun.
It ain't gonna be the same.
We have fun and we jigglate to those same kind of words. We feel those words. You see what I'm saying?
Out the gate.
So with them remixing that shit, that's jig. Let's have fun. This Baton Rouge City, baby.
Yeah.
Right.
You think it's something special about the jig era to what that seems like even to this day that's the most revisit era of Baton Rouge? Because even before the jig era, we don't see a whole lot of people flipping and redoing stuff before that. Everything seemed like it come from the jig era.
I mean, back then when jig came out, Atlanta, they tried to, they tried to come with their jig.
They ain't got that step. See if I hit them with that step with this bitch, I'm so sick with it. Oh, Baton Rouge City jiggle steppers. Yeah, man. It's good to be here, man.
Yeah, cause them dudes from Atlanta, they came with that, what it was,
The Laffy Taffy and shit.
Yeah, they try to, you know, and then they got to come in with the walk.
I used to hit that bitch too,
The
though.
walk it out was like
I used to hit that
jig.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I used to hit that-
They doing the little dance or whatever. Yeah, that was jiggling.
You ain't never do the Harlem Shake or none of that shit. Man, not these niggas won't stunt now.
Boy, I used to jig my ass off.
I done did the
I
Harlem
used to
Shake
jig.
with Lil Bow Wow. You did that be Lil Bow Wow.
I used to jig. That's what I did. I was a jiggler.
I mean, that was our culture, man. You know,
Yeah.
that's what we did,
I was
man.
a jiggler.
You know, and I mean, if you want to be real, it's been duplicated, imitated a million times since then.
Right.
But look, every other dance, if you really think about it, every other dance got a little jig in it.
Yeah.
You cannot dance without jig. How could you get to the rhythm if you ain't jigging? You gotta think about it. You gotta jig. The rhythm is jig. That jig,
So
man.
let me ask y'all a question, personal question. What's y'all favorite Taliban record?
Oh man, I got some shit that I know some shit that
Man,
they never
Pogo.
heard. Man, I got a song. We got a song with Boston George on the front of that bitch. Yeah.
What you know about cocaine?
You know
Man,
about
say-
cocaine. Yeah.
I think that's gonna be on my top, one of my tops. You hear me? You have to hear that motherfucker. If you a dope boy, you gonna love it.
Damn, that's kind of hard.
We was ahead all the time on that bitch, and back then a nigga ain't the soul of grand.
Mine might be that closed casket.
Closed casket.
Yeah, mine.
That closed casket.
Gets his
You like
drag.
that bitch?
Shit, shit.
That was my single, man.
Fucking right.
Yeah.
Shit, shit. That bitch hard as fuck.
Yeah, that bitch that was nice too, but that motherfucking Consequences and that motherfucking Holland Ball. Y'all heard that Holland Ball? Y'all hear that? That bitch still have right now.
My favorite one, Pogo.
He stupid though,
Pogo.
y'all. He act like he crazy. I be trying to tell my big cousin. You know what I'm saying? Now he did a little jokes. Now this real talk. He did a joke. He had done a song before he did this joke. Before he went and caught this charge. But when he went on his jokes, fell on his jokes, you know what I'm saying? Thank God he made it out that bitch. You know what I'm saying? That nigga song blew up, man. Now I'm in the club. You know what I'm saying? You know, doing my thing, smoking that killer. You know how I do. If you know me, you know I stand in one spot and do my shit. But anyway, this nigga song come on. Man, this nigga song still through the roof. He called home. G, I'm telling him, say, G, bitch, when you come home, man, you gotta get on it because they playing this song in every club that I go into. This bitch jumping. And when I tell you the crowd loving it, they was loving it like that. Boom, 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 rap your shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So he telling me, yeah, cuz when I come home, it's up. This nigga come home. He like, fuck, he on some other shit. So he don't want to even go perform his song. The club still playing his song. Why you don't want to ask him that question? Please, for me.
Nah,
Man, I was on some other shit when I came home trying to get my life back in order. You heard me? And that shit was like clouding my brain at the time.
Yeah.
You know, when you go on the jokes like that, a whole lot of shit changed, you know, from when you be locked up, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get you got
transition.
kids, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole transition,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And when I came home, I just got stuck with the family, trying to do shit with my kids and shit like that. It wasn't nothing like I ain't
trying
want.
to make up for that time loss, man. Because like one thing about it, I went on a couple of them, bro. It ain't nothing like missing that time with your family, man. Like we get caught up in these streets and want to portray this image for other motherfuckers that don't give a fuck about us. But at the end of the day, bro, when you behind them walls, bro, you don't have nothing but your immediate family.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Them the ones who them the ones who gonna hurt most. You might don't give a fuck sitting in that can.
Right.
But you got people out here that's hurting.
Right.
That's real
You know
shit.
what I'm saying?
That's real talk right there.
Yeah, man.
And my kids was young then, you know what I'm saying?
You seen them getting older.
Yeah,
Like,
and I had a baby. She was a baby, you know what I'm saying? And I know she ain't really understanding. She just knew daddy was gone, you know what I'm saying? And when I came home, it was like I lit her life up when I came home, so I was on that type of time. And it wasn't like I ain't want rap no more.
Yeah,
it was just I was on that shit.
We understood.
You was enjoying your family.
Yeah.
All right. So now since we got that past us and shit, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, God made all this shit here right here happen for a reason. Because look, us three ain't been together in years. This the first time we've been together in years. You heard me? Especially on this type of time. You know what I'm saying?
It's been times when we done been around each other.
But we never been on this type of time,
the
on this
music,
type of energy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like God really put this here for a reason, and I think that we ought to get this bitch money.
Well, that shit just did, man. My dog a movie star now.
So look, I
making
will
no
say
more
this too.
What you think? What y'all think, though?
Hold on. Let's see what he
For
talking
the first time, like for youngsters, this might be their first time actually seeing who y'all are, because they always heard the voices.
Yeah.
They never actually physically see y'all, because they weren't old enough to be in the clubs and things like that.
Man, it's
when y'all
crazy
doing the
like
show.
that, because when I was gone on the jokes, a whole lot of people ain't even know, you know, that was me.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm telling niggas I'm on certain songs with Nussy, and I'm rapping them. Niggas like, that's you.
Well,
Like, yeah, that's
but see,
me.
that nigga got a voice, though. See, his voice, that bitch stand out. You know what I'm saying? He got that voice. G-Thing got that voice. I got that talent. Tank got that talent.
I don't know, but for some fucking reason, it's like I
G-Thing
got all
got
the
that
kids.
voice.
Like
He
all the
grab
kids, they must think I'm a kid too. Like,
Yo, look how little you is, nigga.
like they just.
G-Thing voice, you know, but for real, that nigga grab your attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gonna
saying?
definitely do that.
That's real talk.
That's why
So
he's my
look,
favorite.
I'm gonna go to a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we gonna pick back up on some more talk.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
I can smoke mine, I can go hit mine.
We gonna run it right back though. We gonna run it right back. So
All right.
look,
They can't hit they blunt, you hear me? Don't tell them, man.
so we be right back. Man.
Those are burnt.
Welcome to Centurion Car Care, located at 11857 Florida Boulevard, where we do quality work at an affordable price. We also do paint and body, exhaust work, and any minor and major mechanic work. Best mechanic shop south of the Mississippi.
Y'all about to be seeing a lot of this brand, nigga. You see what time it is. Ain't no going back. Read the shirt. Crazy Man co-signing on this shit. The real Crazy Man, you know what time it is. Once again, ain't no going back. Ain't no going back to that bullshit. That's all we rocking for the 2022, nigga, and on up.
Look, Louisiana Daiquiri Factory. You can follow me at LA_Daiquiri Factory. And look, this how we rolling with it. I'm making daiquiris with premium alcohol. You see this here? That's what I'm making my daiquiris with. This is apple cognac. We make this with V-Long. Yo, this shit fire. We making tropical passion with this new Ciroc. We got a green apple. That's his favorite.
It's my favorite, y'all.
Peach Douce, strawberry Hennessy, plenty different flavors. Just follow me at Louisiana Daiquiri Factory. Simple. You can call me, DM me, or text me, and I'm pulling up. Certified. You heard me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got
That's how it's
drink.
going down.
All right, we back for commercial break, man, and you know, like I said, I got the legendary Taliban in the building, man. So look, tell me this, man. How did y'all like find out or figure out y'all had something going, something was really popping with y'all?
At the in the parking lot at the plaza for the BG concert. The whole where Bella Noche at now used to be the plaza.
Yeah, I remember.
Man, we sitting on the car, on the hood of the car. Damn near every car passed by. We hear rep. Miles City, where you at? Oh, damn, we looking at each other like, man, I know you lying, man. I know you lying, bro. Because we was going like to, you know, dudes was selling them burnt CDs in Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
And we taking them to all the popping spots that's selling the burnt CDs. Rest in peace to Alvin Sterling. He was the main one. But man, we did the leg work. We did the leg work.
Really
you know what I'm saying? We ain't have nothing where we could post it and stream it and all that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask y'all a question then, just to go back in memory lane. Do y'all feel like bootleggers really help like break a lot of records?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I do.
That would really help, man. We had our song on every fucking mixtape of bootlegger, whoever was bootlegging.
We were taking it to them.
Yeah.
We made
We were
them put
taking it
our
to 'em.
song on their shit. You know what I'm saying?
We pulling up.
We pulling up. We doing all that. Whatever it
You
took.
think
That
that's
was our
kind? You
number
think that's
one
kind of
bootlegger
missing
right there.
when it come to breaking? Would you say that bootleggers broke more artists than DJs?
Shit,
They need
shit.
to bring back bootleggers.
Fucking right.
Bring back
Because you
bootleggers.
got people buying mixed discs every day on the street, passing by, and they old school with that BAM.
my
nigga
little
on
brother.
the-
Technology so
That look,
He was
that's-
still in school.
That's the one, yeah. That's
And he was taking on the school.
he was a
with-
major part of our movement. Right
He
there.
making CD covers for us.
Yeah.
And all that on the computer.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
But see, you know, technology different now, so they got the Bluetooth and shit. So that cut them the bootleggers completely out.
Yeah.
You know, you can't bootleg shit. I miss the bootlegs.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it was easier to break a record back then than it is now.
Cause them
man.
dudes was having like them CDs that had like
These
different
artists
songs.
would never
all the way.
know the real hustle of the music game because they don't have to put in the blood, sweat, and tears, meaning the footwork, the advertising. You know, you had to go we used to have to go put posters up, you know, pass out flyers, you know what I'm saying? That was fun though, if you really think about
Shit,
it.
we
You
were
know
all
what
in
I'm saying?
Texas.
Yeah, you know what? I said this recently. Y'all tell me what y'all think. I feel like with social media, back in the day, that you had the people really got to see you and meet you when you go to all these different places. You had to go move
You
around.
had to go.
Right.
Now with Instagram and everything, you can make a post and that be their
Right.
whole hustle out of it.
Yeah. Like I was saying with the dudes with the CDs, them dudes had CDs with like 15 to 20 songs with jig songs on,
Yeah.
like different artists. It
Yeah.
wasn't the same
Back to
artists
back,
on there,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So everybody, club night, Friday, Saturday night, they going to the bootlegger and get their CD.
Yeah.
You know, they got their favorite song on there. And if they got their favorite song on there, they
want
finna
that
listen
beat.
to the whole CD and see what's
Yeah,
else on
they
there.
might get their new favorite song off there.
Yeah.
Man, say, bro, that was the good old days, bro.
Yeah.
You bringing back some good memories, bro. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I needed that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to you, bro.
This dude here, bro. This dude.
It was the wild one right here. If y'all ain't, if motherfuckers didn't know, for the people that don't know Lil Tank, this motherfucker here was the man. Fuck. I don't even want to talk about that.
Hey, look, it was one other thing I skipped over to. I want to go back to. I mean, y'all work with X-Files too, man. How was how was that working with X-Files? Yeah.
I wrote his ass up on the song.
Yeah.
I've been patiently waiting to blow.
Say, bro, that dude there, he a real humble guy.
And his mama was
Shout
my
out to Howard.
my French teacher
Shout out
in
to
elementary school.
Yeah.
So when I met him, I'm like, only Matois I know is Miss Matois. they used to teach French and Spanish. She
Shout
like,
out
yeah,
there.
that's my
Shout
mom.
out there.
Yeah.
So we linked up. Yeah.
So how that came about? Like how y'all end up working with him? Like
You
what?
know,
We had the Raw studio.
And we had the Raw studio down here, and our name was ringing. You know, DJ. Shout
But
out
didn't
DJ
he he know Nasty Nate the
Shout
one
out
that
to
brought him
DJ.
through? I think Nasty Nate brought him through.
Cause you know, remember the gang?
Yeah.
The gang. Him and Nasty Nate was doing beats for the gang
yeah.
then, you know.
Yep.
So Nasty Nate was
See, once
a
we
major
had-
factor in our shit too.
See, once we linked up with him, he had a track with a band in the back of that.
Oh yeah,
motherfucker.
94.92. That
He
played
had-
a big role.
X-Files had a track with a band.
Who that
on
was? Short and
motherfucker.
so slick.
Yeah,
Tell me
Harlem
about that
Rouge.
track with the band on the back of that bitch that X-Files made.
That was that,
That bitch was the singer. That was that.
With the band?
You jiggy. Rolling the beat. That bitch boom, 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 boom.
The Southern band.
Boom. That bitch had a live band in the back of this bitch. X-Files, the truth.
That was my auntie favorite song.
Shout out to
Fred's
X-Files,
mama's favorite
man.
song.
Hey,
No, y'all
rest in
ain't
peace to
lying.
Horace.
You ain't lying.
Rest in peace to
She
Miss
busting
Brew too.
that
Because speaking of that song, we done done 1,000 songs in this studio, and some of the hardest, well, all of our hardest songs came out of this studio. This old lady, which is our ex-CEO mother, sat in her living room every night. This particular night, we doing this particular song. What I'm telling you about, X-Files, that bum, ba-dum, bum, bum.
Rolling the beat.
You jiggy. Rolling the beat. If you a pill popping nigga, gone G.
Right.
You smoked out, sipped out, gone G. Your ass rolling, you retarded in this bitch. Your vision blurry, right? You sweating in this bitch, gone G. Man, the old lady came out that song. She said, cut that down, stop it right quick. We thought she was about to fuss because we
Everybody
was in that
quiet.
bitch amped up.
Everybody
when that
quiet.
bitch amped up, you know that was them real pills back then. You know, we was pulling them real pills. Man, that bitch amped up, shirt out, sweating, nigga. Thugging, you know, we smoking blunts and shit, you heard me? Man, the lady come out there, she say, cut that off. Cut it off. I'm like,
Everybody shut up.
she said, that's the song right there, y'all. I like that song. Y'all perform that song every time. Rest in peace to Miss Brew.
Yeah, for real.
And that song now, a nice song, you know what I'm saying?
That's how we linked up with a lot of people at the studio. We had like one of the, besides Socket, we had one of the raw studios that they had in Baton Rouge at the time.
So let me ask y'all this too. How many projects did y'all put out as a whole?
Like 3 or 4.
Shit, we put out
3 mixtapes
Two
in the album.
mixtapes in the War Music album.
we put out War Music,
3 mixtapes in
put
the
out
album.
Mixtapes in that War Music
187, did it?
Yeah, 3 mixtapes. 3 mixtapes in the album.
And War-
So look, what did it take to get some unreleased Taliban music, man? Anybody still got it?
Man, see that dude there, he had everything. At first, you know, D had everything.
And I had a computer
Yeah.
that had a lot of stuff on there. And I was at my partner
I'm quite
shit.
sure somebody had it.
And
though.
somebody broke in this shit, stole the computer.
We
That
got a
had
lot of
a
unheard
lot
raw
of shit
shit
on
though.
I got a CD in my car. You heard me? I got a CD in my car that a guy, my partner, he had. It was one of our albums that we didn't release. It was like we just was putting stuff together.
Yeah.
And it got a lot of songs on there that nobody never heard. Especially that one song I'm talking about, the song with Boston George on that bitch. That's why I brought back memory. Boy,
That's
that
on the
bitch-
album, though. That's on the album.
That ain't on the album.
that was-
That Boston George. What you know about cocaine?
That is on
That
the
is
album.
on the album. That's on War Music album. Yeah, that O&E produced that.
Yeah,
Call
but
me
I'm
a
saying,
sample.
it
It's
ain't
on the album.
Taliban album.
Yes, it
Yes,
is.
sir.
War
Regular
Music.
one?
Yeah.
Shout out.
You don't know your album?
That bitch made the cut then. I know I love that
Shit,
bitch.
what do you know about
Yeah,
When I
cocaine?
heard that
Shit,
bitch, I was like,
out now.
ooh, this bitch, yeah.
You
That
remember
bitch
on
started
Blow?
giving me
Huh?
chills.
You remember on the movie Blow when
When
Boston
they-
George
Yeah.
was in the bed and
Yeah.
what do you know about
It was like George, they was running it. And they were talking about.
I think I remember the song that y'all talking about. Yeah.
Shit, man. We had a lot of fucking songs, bro.
We got a lot of shit, bro.
songs, bro.
Like to be honest with you, I feel like if we take that album and we
Re-put that-
and we redrop that same album with more promotion, like if we had the shit that these
That bitch
new
go
artists
platinum.
got these
That bitch
days,
go platinum.
I think we could do
bitch
something.
will do
See,
it.
back then we didn't have
Streaming.
TikTok and
Streaming
streaming and all that
that
shit.
shit.
We really had to get out there and do the work. Like I was all at Broadmoor High selling this $2-3. You know what I'm saying? In front of the corner store.
Selling this and dope.
Yeah. Get out my business.
Bitches selling this. They going to jail this.
Man, make sure you edit that.
I told you this was the bad guy, motherfucker.
You really want me to edit that?
Nah, you ain't gonna do that.
Nah, you can keep that shit, man. It is what it is. I did my time for that shit. I had a. If you bought a mixtape for me, I had a little pack in that bitch too.
He always told y'all it was in his cell phone pocket. You got to listen to the album, though. He'll tell you.
Oh man, real talk.
So look, with everything y'all done did in the past and y'all coming together, is there any talks of y'all maybe trying to do something one more time?
That's all he talking about.
I've been trying.
And he just finished talking about when I cut his hair a little while.
So it sounds like we gonna get a song at least, an EP.
Hey, look, everybody on board, but I think our big brother. I think Big Brother don't want to be a 50-year-old rapper. You hear me? That's what it is.
And plus, we getting brand shit, you hear me?
But you know what though? I think things changing when it comes to this music now, bro, because it's just like rock and roll, all the other genres where they 60, 70, 80 years old still doing tours off their music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Dude. I like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end
We
of the
growing
day,
with
bro,
this genre.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, bro, we
Because see, the age
set
ain't
the
got nothing to do with
valve,
it.
and we already know what it takes to get it done. We just got to do it this time, you know. And I think, you know, from the stuff that we learned from in the past, bro, one of the things that I learned, bro, from the past, bro, is to always be humble.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And for us to come back together like this, I think that it's a great thing that, like I say, God put it together, because I've been telling my cousin, I call him, I talk to him more than I talk to Tank, because that's my blood cousin, it's my brother. And ain't no love never been lost, but Tank do his own thing. We all got families and stuff. Of course, I gotta see him because he deep in the family, you know. But I always talk to him and be trying to persuade him to, man, let's put something together, because Tank been ready. You know, every time I do talk to him, that's all he talk about. Man, I did this, I got this song wrote. Man, G stunting, man, I want to do this. I'm like, shit, I'm with it, but we all got to be on board, and you know, I really think that it's time.
So look, this is what we gonna do. Y'all got to at least get one for the antidote. Even if I get y'all a track or whatever, you know what I'm saying, get one of our producers to make something for you. You know what I'm saying, y'all got to do at least one for the antidote.
I got you, big dog.
It gotta be a raw ass track that we got.
Man, antidote, man.
That
down corner bullshit.
At this point in my life,
it's gonna be pressure.
If I do anything pertaining to my life as supporting my family, I'm gonna take it serious, and I'm gonna put my all into it this time. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, if we was to do this song or whatever we do, man, whatever I got, I'm gonna put it into it to make sure that we go succeed this time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I feel that I know that we have what it takes to do this shit. We just gotta just do it.
Plus, this shit's so easy now.
Yeah,
You know
and
what
on top
I'm
of that, with y'all being older, I'm pretty sure y'all got more money than y'all had back then. So, you know, some of the things y'all probably wasn't able to do, y'all can easily do now.
saying?
Different shit to talk about. We got more shit to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Back then,
I work for my baby mama. Shout out my baby mama.
I can teach you how to raise. I can rap about. I can teach you how to raise your child right. You know what I'm saying? I can teach you how to get you some money.
You doing that?
Back then,
this bitch, when he talking about me, but he wasn't no better, because he was right down my heel. He was the big brother, but I was the little big brother. Anything I do, he was
all that
with.
shit in the past that I did, I learned from it, because I realized that it's a bigger picture to everything. You know what I'm saying? And
Damn
that's
good
why
father
I say
now.
right now, I can rap about a lot of shit, because I'd have been through it, I'd have did it. If I ain't have done it, I'd have seen it. You know what I'm saying? I could teach you how to raise a child. I can teach you how to flip your car. I can teach you how to whip that dope. I can teach you how to turn one brick into two. You hear me? I can teach you how to get ice.
But yeah, back to the music.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's a lot that we can put into the music that these other ones not putting into it. They always talking about killing and switching and want to beef with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you gotta switch it up.
man, back
Who
then,
gonna stand out?
we was really rapping about the shit that we was doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, man, we was laying on the floor in the trap. And, man, we was opening, knocking on the door all day, opening and closing the door, and we was just rapping about the shit we was doing. You know what I'm saying? And right now we done been through all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We done been through so much.
Y'all got so
You know
much
what
to
I'm
talk
saying?
about
So
now.
much to talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Which is why y'all got at least get one more.
There's a lot that we can talk about now.
And a lot of people think, you know, not think, but a lot of groups that used to be together in Baton Rouge back then, they don't even rock with each other no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The reason why, I'll say one of the reasons why we had, you know, slowed down and the shit faded away is because I got shot.
Yeah.
I got hit up in the drive-by in Glen Oaks.
Then
Right
Tank
after
got
that, I had a wreck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I did
Right
get
after I
shot
had the wreck, he went to jail for a murder.
07.
He come home, go back on another murder. You know what I'm saying? So time had to went by so much, and we trying to do, you know, trying to shake back and all that. And time just kept on ticking, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't nothing like no beef or nothing for us to break up, you know what I'm saying?
It never will be that. We the
We
Taliban,
always been
baby.
family.
We the Taliban.
Family
baby.
over everything.
Yeah.
We the my mama loved
That
every
music
last
shit
one of
just
them.
was
They
something to
mama
do.
loved every last one of us. And shit,
We
man.
done all stayed at each other's mama house. That's how
Out the
far it
gate.
go back.
Out the
We'll
gate.
never break up. It's gonna
I
always
remember that
be
bitch got
Taliban.
shot. I rode a bike from Baker all the way to Glen Oaks,
Yeah,
pumping
yeah.
that bitch.
Yeah.
So look, you know, this is just landing. We talk about some other stuff too, and I know Frizz was about to get into something earlier. So let me ask y'all this: what y'all think about like the fact that, you know, D Wade and gave his son so much freedom as to what he want to be and what he gonna do, especially for a kid that young.
You're wrong, mister.
Say, bro.
I'm gonna tell you like that, you're wrong, man. And Boosie got a right to say you're wrong. Go
My
ahead.
personal opinion,
Go ahead.
everybody have their opinion
That shit
on
piss me
whatever.
off.
Everybody have their freedom of speech. Me personally, I don't have nothing to say about it. That's his child.
wrong.
That's his child's choice. You know what I'm saying? Like, you raise your child how you want to raise your child, because we got people out here that's letting their child go out here kill people
wrong.
or
They
going out here
wrong
doing
too.
anything else. You
They
know,
wrong
like,
too.
like everybody got a different
Two
way of
wrongs
raising their
don't
child.
make a right.
Exactly.
Let him talk. Let what you say.
Exactly, but you know what I'm saying? But two wrongs don't make a right, but at the same child, you're not raising your child no better than he raising his child, you know what I'm saying? That's your child.
Both of them
That don't
wrong.
have nothing to do with us. Make sure you raise your child right. I wouldn't speak on it, me
My
personally.
opinion.
It don't got nothing to do with me. My son ain't getting fucked,
My opinion.
you know what I'm saying?
I ain't got
Like,
nothing against
and,
the
and,
game.
and like with the Boosie situation, I love Boosie, my favorite rapper. But who are you, Boosie, to talk about this man gay son? You got a gay daughter. I mean, make it make sense.
I don't have nothing
What, I
against
mean, it's
gays,
real,
bro.
right?
Yeah.
I don't have nothing against gays. My only thing is I don't like the fact that they making it like it is all right to the kids at this age.
Yeah.
If you really think about it, bro, all in the Disney shows, you know what I'm saying? All the cartoons and stuff now,
They
they
promoting
all
it.
having gay shit in that. They have a scene with gay stuff going on. You know, I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not all right with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with the gays that's out in the public being gay. You undercover gay, I don't like that. You a bitch. You hear me?
You're
Yeah.
entitled
You
to
know
your
what I'm saying?
opinion, but it's a law now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean,
they made it a law.
I'm not against it.
You know what
I'm
I'm saying?
against the ones that's
That's
in
why
the
I say
closet.
I have nothing to say
I'm
about
against
it.
the ones that's in the closet and the ones that's promoting this shit on TV for our kids. Give our kids opportunity to
Pick what they
pick
want.
what they want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Don't shape
don't
they
put
mind.
that shit in their mind
look,
right now.
I got a hot take, and y'all tell me what
Shout
y'all
out to
think.
Boosie, man. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, he didn't let his daughter portray that image to everybody out here. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a way that you raise your child. And I think that's all Boosie was saying to Dwayne Wade. You know what I'm saying? Some people be getting that shit mixed up because it's a respect thing. That it's more of a respect thing than anything when it comes to that gay shit. That's all I'm gonna say.
So Fridge, I got a hot take. Y'all tell me what y'all think. You think D Wade's son like that because his daddy like that?
I mean, he seen it from somewhere.
His
Yeah.
daddy probably fuck with him.
And what I'm saying is
Man, them people
too.
be fucked up. And them
You
niggas
you think it's a
Sometimes that
situation
shit
where
just
it
come,
happens
man. That
because
shit be
of,
hereditary, man.
that's why I was getting to because
that shit be hereditary.
I kind of think it's the same
D Wade
situation with
probably-
Magic Johnson and his son.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And where I'm thinking it's something that it's in their blood to be like that.
Yeah, like it's hereditary. You know what I'm saying? That shit probably come from.
That's what
from-
I'm
from a
saying. His
long
son
line
end
of
up
shit.
being, you know,
That nigga
big.
a big ugly ass bitch.
So like I say, like with that being said though, like you gotta think on both sides though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like people finally opening up because a lot of people have been scared to express who they really are. And them people have a right to feel free in this world as well.
And my son ever come to me and say,
So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? Okay, if you bisexual, gay, or whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? You have a right to walk around without having to hold your head down. You be proud of who the fuck you are as a person.
Right.
So that's why you have people coming out and they now starting to speak up and express it. They letting the people out there that's in the closet, like you say, that's scared to express who they is, be yourself. Fuck what anybody think of you. You be yourself. That's why I don't judge nobody of whatever the fuck you want to be. Just don't come trying to give me no boy pussy.
It's important to your son.
Yeah, I don't want it.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's all about that too, bro. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
man, be
The
who you wanna
structure
be.
that how you raise your child. If you put in the right time and the right effort to raise your child the right way, bro, they gonna come out good, man.
They gonna still be who they want to be.
Yeah.
They gonna still be who they want to be.
But they gonna be what you structure.
Boots
And
ain't
it don't help by being in your
Right.
blood.
Boots
Yeah,
ain't raised
that's what
out
I'm
to go
saying.
want to fucking hoe.
Everywhere Boosie went, everything Boosie did, Ivy saw.
Yeah, but he ain't
That's
raised her to go
that's
fuck
my
no.
daughter.
He ain't raised her to want to fuck no
My
girl.
daughter, I had to raise my daughter, bro. That's why I kind of fell back from the rap shit too, cause I had a daughter at a young age, you know what I'm saying, and I had to raise her for 2 months, you know. So everything that she saw me do, everything I did, she damn near saw me do it. So that's not no reason, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So
And
look,
she gonna still turn out however she wanna be.
moving on from there, I want to talk about something else too, man. I want to talk about LeBron, man.
What
You
that?
know, he broke the scoring record.
LeBron?
Yeah.
Man,
King
that's like,
guy.
like this, like the last era. Everybody you could look at it now from all the interviews. That last era, they looked up to him like a god, Jordan. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? The competition wasn't like the competition is now.
I agree with you.
They got a lot of Jordans in the league right now.
Hey,
You know
so
what
so
I'm
G
saying?
thing, I got a hot take with that. You tell me what you think. If you really go back and look at Jordan history in his prime, you look at the top shooting guards in the league. You got Clyde Drexler. And then who else really? Like it really wasn't that many great shooting guards.
Right.
LeBron got to see Kevin Durant,
Boy.
Paul George, Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah,
all these guys every
Boy.
night.
Man,
He
yeah,
got
you
to
got
see
a
some
lot.
shit, man.
Yeah.
And he got to beat a lot of raw people, man.
Yeah. Hey, I got one more hot take. Y'all tell me what you think. Mike only won his championships with Scottie Pippen and Phil Jackson. LeBron then went and got championships in 3 different places, and
Three
you
different
can't even remember the coaches that coached him
So
when he
with that
played.
being said, who you think the
You
fuck
can't
go
remember some of the players that nigga played with.
So with that being said, who you think the GOAT is? The real
Look,
GOAT?
I'm gonna be honest,
Man.
I'm from the Jordan era,
Jordan ain't have
but
what
I gotta give
LeBron had
LeBron.
to
I
face,
gotta
though.
give to LeBron at the end of the
First
day.
of all,
Jordan ain't had to go through what
let me-
LeBron had to go
First
through.
First of all, let me tell y'all this here. The NBA ain't like the NBA is from when Jordan era. Man,
Exactly.
It's harder now.
It's harder.
Motherfucker, when you gotta go against some hard motherfucker.
Now.
They give me
Now.
elbows, they busting
Now.
your shit up and that. They wouldn't
See,
calling that shit.
I agree
like
with
that.
him, but I'm gonna tell you why I disagree with
Yeah,
that.
man.
I agree with it
about
because it
all
was more
that.
physical, but at the
more
same
physical.
time, the skill level wasn't
ain't
as
had-
high
you ain't
either.
had
though.
Like
Yeah,
it
the
is now.
skill,
They had a
they
talent.
have more talent. These new
Yeah.
era
Yeah.
players.
This what made it harder.
Like John Morant. That motherfucker.
All right, let's just say it like this. In this era, let's put Jordan in this era with LeBron. Jordan might not be Jordan. You
Now, I ain't gonna lie.
Jordan
You
might
put
not
Jordan
be
in this
Jordan.
era, though, he
You
might
might-
average 40, though.
You might
Because
not be buying them bitches.
if you put Jordan in this era, he might get 40. He might get 40. Because you gotta think about it. Every night you seeing Luka going for 50. This man going for 50. David Lillard going for 50. What make you think Jordan can't get 50 every night?
I think Kobe would have shut him down.
Like you just said,
Hey, you
the
got-
skill
R.I.P.
level
Kobe.
right now, the skill level right now,
Man, I think
is
Kobe would have shut him
way
down.
different.
Scale down.
Them dudes was scared of Jordan.
Man, I think Kobe
Yeah.
would have put. I
They
think Kobe would have shut him down. He would have had a hard time fucking with Kobe, man.
Who?
Jordan,
But you know, they didn't play, though. They didn't play with each other before.
man, Kobe would have shut him down. I'm talking about like if Kobe was
Jordan the GOAT, man.
if Kobe would have still
Jordan the
been
GOAT.
existing and Jordan was in the league today in today's era, right now, with his experience, I think Kobe would shut him down, man.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you the truth though. It wouldn't be no Kobe though if it wasn't for Jordan though. He emulated his whole game.
Say it again.
He is a mirror image.
Yeah.
That nigga did everything like Jordan.
He walked like Jordan. He tried to even chew his gum like Jordan.
Walk.
Yeah.
You know,
And I don't
he
even
did
like
everything like that nigga.
LeBron James my
Kobe
favorite,
was-
but I
Kobe was a
think,
Jordan.
but you can't take it from him.
Kobe was a Jordan, man. Kobe even dunked like Jordan.
Yeah.
I think he was a little.
He wanted to be Jordan. I mean,
I
ain't
think
nothing
he was
wrong
a
with
little
that.
He did a
think he was
good
a little
job
better.
at it too.
Yeah.
See, we only really see the clips, man. We were young as fuck. We wasn't sitting down watching the game like we do today.
I watched
remember
Jordan.
that shit.
So look,
Hey, shit.
it was another part that I wanted to bring up about the whole LeBron situation, and y'all tell me what y'all think. You know, when he broke the record, you know, all his teammates cheered him on and rooted. They got pictures of Anthony Davis sitting on the bench.
They was
And
when he came out and they asked him about it, he was saying that they losing to a team that they shouldn't be losing to.
I think that nigga was hating.
But I think he was hating too.
and that's why I'm getting with that,
That
because,
nigga ain't,
and I'm gonna tell you why I'm getting with
though,
that.
so it don't matter.
Reason why I feel like he hating too is because that's an accomplishment that you might only see that one time in your lifetime.
One time.
And the fact that he's your teammate, you don't win a championship
happy
with
with
him,
my
and you
dog.
couldn't celebrate with him.
You supposed to be
Man, I'd be
jumping
happy
up.
with
You
my
supposed to
dog.
been jumping up.
Yeah.
I'm happy with my dog.
I mean, cause look, you lose games in the NBA all day.
All the
Dude, you
time.
play for the Pelicans, man.
And
You
you
weren't doing
been
that at yeah.
He just lost the other night. When
So
he
why
came
why
out,
is it
so
that this losing in this game hurt you so
That's
much
where
more
you
than
wrong
all these
at.
other ones?
Okay, we want to win the game, but it's really about our stats. We all trying to put on for our city.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We all trying to put
The
on.
look he had on his face, bro, this is what the look
Hey.
was to me. It was that the whole time he was the nigga that was saying,
Man,
"God,
that supposed to
please
be
don't-
me."
God, please don't let that nigga get these points tonight. Don't let him get these points tonight. You heard me?
He
That's
like,
what saying to
hey,
me.
cause you
Bitch
know
ass nigga,
they
don't
do
get
got
him.
some haters, and they got some haters be
When
like,
he
all
hit
these
them points,
celebrities here
all
tonight.
that shit came out. He
What'd you
couldn't
say?
hold it in.
Let me let him get his point off.
When he was one of them niggas, you know, like you watch Belly, you know,
Yeah.
the nigga that was holding on, bitch ass nigga getting all the money, no nigga that knocked the over
Yeah.
on the money. Yeah. He was that nigga. Yeah,
Get yours, B.
Yo, get yours, B.
And
You
look,
mad.
just to
couldn't hold
piggyback
it in.
off what you said, Anthony Davis could have felt some kind of way. All the celebrities came out to see this. You know, all these women cheering for him, everything. Nobody really cared about what you
No.
got going on tonight.
Every time he did something on the court that night, they was, man, come on, pass
Get
the
him.
ball.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So he
Every
probably
time did
frustrated,
something,
like,
ooh.
he really
Even
like,
when
man, this
your
supposed to be
boy,
my team.
Westbrook, he come in the game. LeBron on this side of the court by himself, ain't nobody down there. That nigga threw the ball out of bounds over here.
Just not to
Two
get him
times
the
in a
ball.
row.
So look, you don't
Just not
find
to
it
get him
you
back
don't
the
you don't
ball.
find it funny that Westbrook got traded like the next day.
Shit, gone,
Oh, with.
Go.
Out here, boy.
gone.
You hate me. Y'all niggas down bad.
It's
Man,
like
let
when
the
them
man get his
dudes,
flowers,
when
man.
dudes got on the level like Westbrook, and they come on the team with LeBron, and they see the level that he on,
Yeah.
and how the people react to him, they get some kind of way they start hating. You know what I'm saying? And that shit ain't right. That shit ain't right.
No, it ain't right.
Let the man get his flowers, man, while he here. Everybody deserve their flowers.
They should expected that
Why
shit
the
though,
hell,
man.
But my take, I think he the GOAT. Man.
Yeah.
Like everybody got their own, you know.
Since he first came out, fucking Cleveland.
They said he don't pass the ball. He number 4 on the assist list. They say he ain't no. They say he ain't no monster. He ain't got that killer
past
in it.
3
He
years.
got 38,000 points. How you not
How
a
you-
killer and you
Yeah.
got
Past 3-4 years,
38,000
his
points?
assist been up.
So look, I want to ask one more question in the sports realm that I've been hearing about. A lot of people are saying that, you know, these NBA, NFL games rigged, man. So do y'all believe that's true?
Ever
no.
since I started betting, it looked like a
Hey,
lot of shit.
I was
be
gonna
like
say
that.
that.
It feel
Look.
like it when your money on the line.
Look, well, ever since I've been doing FanDuel, I bet a nigga get 20 points and he always get 19.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's a gamble, like
that's just like the game.
But them people don't know that you been like
with,
that.
with Kansas City and
The 49.
no Burrow.
Oh, the
Oh,
Bengals.
Bengals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember they had that bet on there, old boy, catch that ball and get the touchdown first.
Yeah.
Yeah, he threw it to him twice. He could have caught that bitch. Yeah,
Yeah.
the bitch hit his head and he ain't even catch it. So he
Then
threw it
one
to
time he caught it and he hit the
was
ground
supposed
and the bitch
Yeah, he was
dropped
supposed to be
the
the
bitch.
first one to catch the touchdown, to make the touchdown.
Yeah, put
So you
your-
think he missed it on purpose?
Yeah, man, when he threw it to the other nigga, he caught it.
So do y'all believe the whole game? Like I heard something along the lines of the players get scripts.
See, this what it is. I don't think it's no script.
Yeah.
That money is big now in them games.
Yeah.
And so them refs, they can persuade a game.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is call 2 holding play.
Hey, but look, that's been going
You know
on.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you rocking, if you and your team cutting up right now,
Yeah.
and it's not supposed to go like that. Holding on the offense,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pass interference on the offense, you know, that could persuade a game.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They got referees that then came out and said this, that they do that. You know what I'm saying? Went to jail for that. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Shit.
Y'all feel like the games be rigged, at least to a certain
To
extent.
a certain extent. To a certain extent. That script shit,
I
I
don't.
don't believe it.
I'm gonna tell you why I don't believe in the script thing, cause like it's certain stuff like Aaron Hernandez, like what script did he get?
Yeah, like they told him to go kill a nigga.
Right.
You know,
Right, you know what I'm saying?
You know, just imagine like certain people get scripts, like when they get injured or something, and they done for.
Yeah, like they put it in the script for you to blow your knee out and you don't play no more, you know? And like, Fridge, if you was a running back, you know what I'm saying, and they come reach you a script and say, all right, week 11, you gotta fumble this bitch 3 times. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna feel about that? Man, you crazy?
Reputation on the line.
Yeah.
See, these people is real people. This is real life.
Yeah.
And the fuck y'all scripts and all that. My reputation
Hey,
still
I
on the
got
line.
one better for you. Why do all that working out and training if I'm gonna get a script?
Right, ain't no script.
Exactly.
Ain't no script.
Yeah, I ain't
But
got
I
no
know
battery
one
pack in
thing.
my back, man.
Them referees
Oh yeah,
and
they
Roger
definitely.
Goodell,
Yeah, they definitely.
shit.
Nah, I think they play a big role
They
because
play
I
a
done saw
big
them.
role.
bitches-
I say this.
I
I
done
do
saw
think
them
certain
bitches
things
miscalled.
is certain
They
agendas
fucked over
push.
my Saints. Few
Like,
times.
even when the Saints won the Super Bowl, you know, that was after Katrina, and they wanted to shake New Orleans back. I can see them, you know, trying to, persuade some of them games to go in their favor.
Right. Do you remember the black Fridge? What game that was when they had the black referee that wore the glasses? That was Kansas City in the Bengals game.
I just told y'all
Look,
niggas I don't really watch.
Guess what happened?
What?
The week after
I watch
that,
that
they
bullshit.
put him under investigation.
That bitch.
Yeah.
He say he ain't know his
You watch the
son.
money.
He say he ain't know his son put a big wager on the Chiefs.
Oh, he lied.
Boy,
Boy, that was some of your money too. You and your son put that. You
So his son put the
son-
money on the Chiefs and
Yeah.
then he called the game?
yeah, he called the game.
Oh, that's fucked up. I'd have killed his
Man, them
ass.
bitches were putting points back on the board and
Yeah,
everything
I'd
in that
fuck
game.
over
Yeah,
him.
that shit
So
be
look,
fucked
I'm
up.
gonna ask y'all another question. I asked this to some ladies on my show, and I kind of want to see what y'all response is or how y'all
shit.
feel to this. So I had asked the ladies basically, if you don't have a relationship with your father or the father of your kids, how can you really say what a real man is? Do you think that's true?
You say if your baby mama
Oh,
don't
yeah.
have a relationship with her daddy,
Yeah, or
how
the
can
baby
you-
daddy.
or her baby daddy,
Yeah, both.
How can they not what?
How can they qualify saying what a real
What a
man
real
is?
man
don't
is,
know.
right?
Hey,
They
look,
don't
we
know.
gonna all give our opinion on this because I just had this conversation actually in an argument with my woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And my mama. I had to because this topic kind of came up.
It's
Well,
a
y'all
touchy
want me to
topic, too.
share?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well, my output on that is, first of all, let's say your daughter. You can't say what a real man is because although you might think your father is the best father in the world, he might not have been a good man to your mother. Like, the only way you could know what a real man is, if you're a man. You never been a man before, so you can't sit here and tell me, well, a real man to do this, a real man to do that. How you know?
Just going off of their experience.
Are they
thinking
going
know.
off of what they
Yeah.
want rather than just saying?
Right.
So you don't know what a real man
Right,
is.
right.
You
So
just know what
a
you
woman,
want a man to. You just
Yeah.
know what
that's
you want.
that's what you
Yeah,
want a man to
because
be.
want in
I
a
mean,
man.
they might say a real man is a trick because they give them everything they
Right.
want.
And it's vice versa.
But
It's vice versa though.
But in our
what I'm
mind,
saying?
like a real man, a real man, street term, a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? Is a man who grew from his mistakes, who take care of his family, who take care of his
This
kids,
shit vice versa.
who know how to
Everything
stand
saying-
on a business. You know what I'm saying?
Everything
Who-
he's saying is vice versa. It go both ways because we both living in the same world. You hear me? Because what we might think a real woman is, that's just our expectations.
Most
of a
men
woman.
don't think like that.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't waste my time.
Because I look at it like this here. When it comes to a woman, I want a woman to love me like my child. Not like my child, but like my mama loved me, unconditionally. You know what I'm saying? I don't try to look into what a woman could do for a man, because that do not define a real person. A real person is from the heart. You know what I'm saying?
With that being said, you can't determine what a real woman is because you're not a woman. Just like a woman can't determine what a real man is because they never been a man. All you know is what you like in that person, because what you like in this woman that you might think a good woman, I might get that same woman. I can't stand a bitch.
A real person is from the heart.
Everybody ain't got a good heart though.
Right.
So back to what I just
Everybody
said.
ain't real either.
So back to what I just
Everybody ain't real either.
So you feel what I just said?
Yeah.
So
a
back,
real person.
that's so. With
what you
that
pour
being
out of
said,
your heart.
with that being said, that's why we cannot determine what is a real woman or what is a real man, because everybody have their own aspect of a person, an individual. You know what I'm saying? Just because you got this woman and you feel like that woman is the best woman, a real woman, I ain't done with that woman. I think she ain't shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or she with me and she think I ain't shit, but me and you hang together every day. I know I'm the shit. You really the slime ball. And then she get with you. She praise you. She think you the best man.
You know the women that never had a father figure. You know what I'm saying? They don't. They still be. They have. I ain't gonna say some of them because I done ran across a lot of them that still that affect them in a lot of ways when it comes to a man, because they don't know how to come correct, talk to a man in the right way. You know, they go by things the wrong way when you could just ask for something. You probably make a fuss about it or put it in an argument or something.
Right.
You know, this stupid shit. You know, that you gonna know which ones that,
Right.
that
And
ain't been raised
from
right.
From my experience, I'm 41. From my experience, if you get a woman that's been living with both of her parents, and she know what
Right
it takes for to keep a man, how to treat a man, how to treat her family, how to raise kids, you got yourself a good woman.
Got a good woman.
It's just on her if she take on what she learned as growing up as a little girl.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because if she take after what her mama do, she gonna be a good woman.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't agree with that.
And you know what's crazy?
I hope my daughter.
You know what's crazy? Look.
Then that's a different. You know, that's a different. You know.
Go back to what I was saying about my daughter. Like I said, man, I raised her from 2 months. You know what I'm saying? So all she had was her father. You know, I had my mama and my sister now. I could do only so much now. I raised her. When it came up to that girl time, you know, that transition, because they all transform. When it came to that transition, I needed help. Good thank you to my sister. You know what I'm saying? My daughter will be 17 this year, and she turned out to be a damn good young lady.
Guess who she was watching?
She got the game from me, but she watched my sister.
Out the gate.
And
A good woman. A good woman.
A good woman. So now she got the soul, like she'll say some shit that fuck my head up, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, that's how
And a lot of girls,
it's all how you raise.
like you say, a lot of girls take after their mama.
Right.
Cause that's all they seen, and they feel like that's the way they supposed to be.
That's the
You know
right
what I'm
way.
saying?
Yeah.
So-
And if you seeing your mama doing some fucked up shit all your life, you liable to do some fucked up
So
shit.
look,
you know what I'm
look,
saying?
I'm glad you said it. So I'm gonna hit y'all with another question. Do you feel like men and women don't show their young sons the game because they'll see how much game that they run on other men?
Hold up, say that
Run it again.
Do you feel like men and women don't show their sons the game because they'll see how like messed up their mama really is and all the game they run on other men?
No.
So you saying men and women?
No, because
That
like
way you missed
because
that.
see
You trying to say it men?
No, with women, like women, like single moms.
Like I grew up.
A single mom.
I grew up with mom. I grew up with mom.
I'm trying to comprehend this question.
All right, like with me.
You say a single mom.
Raising you by herself, and she giving you
don't
the
wanna
game.
give-
She telling you about these hoes, about these niggas.
But what was your question?
But do you feel like a lot of them don't show them the game because they don't want they sons to see
See
that?
how fucked up they is.
Yeah.
you know? Like they finesse niggas.
I ain't gonna lie. I did a lot of fucked up shit to women.
My mama
you
showed
know what
me.
I'm saying? As coming up, I did a lot of fucked up shit.
My mama showed me this shit.
I, being the man I am, I tell them the shit that I did to women. To be like, look, you don't want to get caught with no nigga like how I used to be.
Fridge, bitch,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of times men kind of, I feel like more have less shame about talking about their past than women.
Women be shameful.
You know what I say? That's
Man, women be shameful, bro.
It's kind of hard.
My mama was
Because that's a crazy question what you just asked. 'Cause now you got me thinking about my mama. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? You know, remember that phase? Man, where you going? Going to talk to this man about a dog. You know what I'm saying? hey, look, that's a phase a nigga never forget, right? You know what I'm saying? Nigga had to get older to realize
What that was about.
Hey, look, shout out to my mama. Say that shit that crazy. Look, but I tell you one thing though, bro. You know, she ain't never put no fucked up shit in my head. My mama was a single black mom and she raised 3 kids by herself, you know what I'm saying? My dad is still living, you know what I'm saying? And it's sad to say I really never really had a relationship with my father. You know what I'm saying? I always had to look up to my big cousin, Scamp. Rest in peace to Scamp, you know what I'm saying?
Rest in peace to who?
I mean, not rest in peace, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, no. My bad. Shout out to my big cousin, Scamp.
Now how for the same.
I looked up to him, you know what I'm saying, growing up, man. You know, I'm talking a little too fast, you know, but y'all know that Scamp not dead and he's not about to die. Shout out to my cousin, you know what I'm saying? That was the father figure that I had. So by that being how I grew up, you know, it kind of, I understand the pain that some of these young men go through.
Oh, yeah.
Without having a father. Even if your father had died when you was young, it's still painful to not be able
to have a relationship
with your father, you know what I'm saying? So it do take effect, but like you was asking, go back to that question.
Yeah.
My mama, I was think that she got some secrets she'll never tell. You know, but I ain't never felt a hurt day in my life.
Yeah.
You know I guess even if she did was hurt, I never knew it. You know, I thank God for that. Shout out to my mom.
And look, part of why I asked that question because I feel like a lot of women, like you know, especially in this generation, this era, you know, they taking money from dudes with cash apps and all this. A lot of dudes be tricking now. They be tricking on these women, and you know, and they don't teach their sons that ain't really the way to go about things. And then they grow up to be tricks just like the men that they run with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, you know, maybe if they teach them more of, you know, look, don't be like these dudes here.
It don't be a lot of teaching from the parents nowadays.
Yeah.
The kids learning from social media now.
And that's even worse though.
Because social media is so fake, they thinking that shit
is real. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they really be like this all day.
Look,
you know
I ain't gonna lie to you, that's something I can't stand. When I go places now and people in their phones the whole time, I'm like, man, y'all not even enjoying where y'all at. Y'all in y'all phones most of the time.
Nigga been
That's like when you go on trips.
Shot your stupid
and all
ass
that
up.
shit. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro, when I go on trips, I take my little couple pictures or whatever, but man, I'm finna put this bitch up and enjoy this shit. Fuck it, jump in and enjoy this moment.
You know what?
Social media.
I hardly ever get pictures because when I'm enjoying something, I'm out. I forget I got a phone.
So look,
these kids, they'll be in the fucking house all day on social media and they not learning the basics of life no more.
Right.
Because they missing out on their childhood because they ain't going outside playing. They ain't drinking out the water.
We was outside.
look, I
man.
seen this situation happen before.
On their knees.
I'm driving with one of the kids, you know, and I asked one. I said, man, do you even know where you at? Because you're in your phone so much, you don't even know how to get to this location.
Know how to get around. Yeah.
Because you always in your phone in the car, so you don't know what street you on. You don't know where you going.
And that ain't good, because you might be with a stranger or a friend. You think a friend. Motherfucker take you somewhere, leave you stranded. You don't know.
I'm finna fuck you up with something, Tank. A lot of kids right now, it's hard for them to read.
Cause they
You know why? They in this bitch, and when they text, they giving them, they using abbreviations all the time.
Yeah.
When we was in the car as kids, we reading everything we passed by. Ma, what that say? Ma, what that say? We reading shit. She like, boy, that shit don't say that.
And they got that
shit
spell
say
check. They
something
can't
else.
spell either because they got the spell check. So when you type, All you gotta do is
Shout out to all the dummies out there that use the spell check on their phone, dumbass motherfucker. Go to school. You make sure you go to school, kids. Put the guns down and learn
crazy,
how to write.
bro. That social media and them phones done fuck this bitch up, man.
Say, hey, look, I used to be so bad.
That shit
when I was young.
bittersweet though, bro.
Say, bro, outside was the thing.
It turns some
dog.
people to millionaires and it's making some people dummies.
Yeah, but
So look,
social media can also help your life and ruin your shit.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Because the internet will troll the fuck
do you
out
think social media has hurt rappers in the quality of what they talk about, what they talk about, or what they do now?
I think it hurt them, and more than that, it hurt them in their pockets too. Really, to be honest, it helped some.
Not really.
It helped some of them, but as far as record sales, and
Nah,
stuff
because
like that,
because
as album sales, not
social
not
media-
songs.
With
Album
social
sales.
media, you could be whoever the fuck you want to be.
Right.
Know what I'm saying? Like you can make a motherfucker think you Tookie Williams on social media. You know what I'm saying?
But I see what you saying.
And that shit
though.
sells.
But I see what you saying. You saying how it fuck them up with the rap and all this shit.
Yeah,
because
'cause
they really rapping about shit they seeing on social media.
Yeah,
Ain't nobody really spitting nothing no more.
Like I say, you could be who the fuck you want to
Right,
be.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You could just talk some any fucking. You could
Just
say
like them
anything.
big stupid red ass boots.
Man,
I just was looking at Carly
look
Rae
like
with the big one.
iPods. Some bitches look like AirPods. They look like AirPods.
Like them big fake AirPods?
They look like the big ass
AirPod.
AirPods.
Yeah, I just feel like,
Some
man,
monkey see, monkey do
Yeah,
world right
Like them
there.
penitentiary AirPods the bitches got on. The bitches got on some DCI AirPods, man. The long and big.
I feel like too, bro. Like I said, people need to hear y'all and see what y'all think about certain things
Yeah,
because
yeah.
a lot of youngsters need to learn from they predecessors.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of stuff that go
you
on.
know we most definitely paved the way.
Yeah,
for
we
for
already-
a lot of these rappers if they did.
We always
You know,
have
'cause
been
you know,
positive though. You know what I'm
You know,
saying?
like no, they didn't know at first. You know that you could really go into a studio and really rap. You know what I'm saying? All they know was Boosie and that bitch with CeeLo, and you know these dudes out of town they rapping and stuff, but they never knew that you could do the same thing too until they start seeing the Taliban.
The thing I don't really like about.
When the Taliban got in the studio, my bad, G.
Go ahead.
When the Taliban got in the studio and made it obvious that, man, you can rap, everybody started want to go into the studio. That's when you start hearing about this Baton Rouge rapper, this Baton Rouge rapper, that Baton Rouge rapper. Nobody knew, nobody had the guts to really realize, or the brain to really realize that they could go in the studio and make these same kind of songs that these other rappers made. All you need is a mic and a computer and you could do your
Right.
thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We made it visible and possible for these young dudes to understand that you could do the same thing that everybody
I see a lot now, or a lot of youngsters, they catch themselves in these situations to where is they hearing the rap songs and all the stuff these dudes talking about in the rap song, and they portray the image. Like you could been, these little boys probably been living with both of their parents all their life, never been in the streets, but they listening to the music. So when they go out there and they hanging with them dudes that's really be out there, them dudes be like, man, you ain't really like that. You know, you ain't really like that to the point to where they make
gotta
them
go
do
prove
something.
something. Yeah, they gotta go
But they don't know the other half of that shit when you go out there and do something. Like them little dudes they just locked up for the shooting at Dior.
Yeah.
Man, you seen how them little
scared
dudes
to
is
death.
looking on the picture, man?
They about to fuck him up.
And you see it-
He don't know about that part. You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of them don't realize, even if you didn't pull the trigger, if you helped them do what they did, you just as guilty.
Accessory at the fact.
Hell yeah.
And I think they.
You gonna get the same charge they got.
Yeah, and you thinking because you ain't pulled the trigger, you all right.
Nah.
But
It's over with.
Yeah.
And that goes back to what I was just saying. Them dudes not even teaching these
Hey,
dudes.
how that street turn? Oh, you guilty by association.
Yeah.
The older cats, bro, they just as worse as us.
And that's
The
why,
youngest
with
cats now,
that,
because-
with that being said, that's why you have to be mindful of the crowd you keep. You know what I'm saying? If you not ready to go sit your stupid ass down behind some shit your partner did, you know what I'm saying? Don't fuck with that type of crowd because that's what's gonna happen.
I call it pick your punches, because that's what I do. I pick, living in this world in Baton Rouge City, I pick my punches with everything that I do. I move how I move. I pick where I'm go. Ain't nobody else gonna make me go where they want me to go, because I'm gonna go where I feel most comfortable at.
But they not thinking like that.
It's dangerous.
They not thinking like that.
It's dangerous out there, and I think that most parents need to instill that same kind of concept in their kids' head too, so they'll be more cautious of what they doing and their surroundings.
But they not. They letting their kids choose their own life, which goes back to Dwayne Wade's son.
Right.
No difference. It's the same.
So look.
They got momos out here don't even want they grandchildren calling them momos.
That's because they 25 years old.
They still out here.
So look,
Fuck your grandma 30.
we get a little bit more short on time, but I want to ask y'all something before we go. Any regrets or anything y'all wish y'all would have did, especially in reference to the music that y'all didn't do?
I wish we would have pushed harder when we had the little situations that we had going on, because we ain't know. I definitely didn't know where the music was going.
Yeah.
Not our music, but the music industry. You know what I'm saying?
Was it ever a situation where y'all could have signed a record deal or whatever, and y'all decided not to? Looking back, do you feel like y'all made the right decision, or do you feel like
I could have used them couple $100,000 back if I was gonna get fucked
we
anyway.
had a situation where they had a cat, a white guy, a little white guy in New Orleans. He had a car lot, and he ain't really know nothing about music, but it was one of our people that stayed out there and hooked us up with him. And he ain't know too much about music, but he was kind of trying to throw the money at us, but we ain't really follow through with it. You know what I'm saying?
See,
that
the
was
thing what? My bad, Jay, again, bro. Go ahead.
You good, baby? Go ahead.
What I regret, bro, I regret not staying with the same people I started this shit with, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, you know what I'm saying? Because I felt like, we was in our comfort zone, we had our own buzz going on. We was there, we was right there. We had everybody reaching out to us. We had the hottest songs on the radio. We had everybody trying to come do features with us. We had it.
The radio station was 94.9. They called that bitch 94.9 the Taliban hotline.
What I regret
Real talk.
I remember.
What I regret about it was letting the petty stuff that we went through with our CEO really make us come to the stupidest decision that we made in our whole life. I think that was one of the baddest decisions that we made in our whole life, because it was there. We were structured for it, we was there. But we, like I said, to everybody else, bro, stay humble, because we was there and we all got the big head because we was fucking hoes. Everywhere we go.
You was fucking hoes.
I
wasn't doing nothing.
We was living.
What the fuck he talking about?
We was already living the lifestyle of a famous person in our head. You know what I'm saying? But we wasn't
famous.
really financially there. We was famous, but we wasn't financial. We was locally famous. But we wasn't financially.
That was neighborhood superstar.
Back then, man, we was doing shows for $500 and shit like that, man. We used to have to split that shit.
I can't really say I regret nothing, because everything happened for a reason, but they all blessings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I really
we had to go through something to know something right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So everything playing out. But I'm lying. One thing I do regret is I ain't got old boy number we got that deal with. But I be calling right now. I'm in the bind, Nate. Everybody needs it. Everybody. But nah,
that was a funny situation too. I ain't gonna talk about it though. When we went out there to meet dudes,
I thought you wasn't gonna talk about
that
it.
shit was funny though. I ain't gonna talk about it.
Hey, is it that bad in the
Yeah,
situation?
it's that bad, so we ain't gonna run now. We ain't gonna run now.
But that's another ghetto story.
Man, everybody comes is gonna be like, man, what happened?
They wanna know. I know they wanna know this behind the scenes of the
That's some
Taliban
family shit right there. So
y'all might get another interview. Fuck it.
Just know if we would
So
have had
look, this will be the deal.
TV shows did.
If this interview do like 1 million views, y'all gotta come back and talk about it.
Oh yeah.
That's a bet.
Hey, we'll give y'all the
Boy, we
insight.
get 1 million views, we coming back.
I'm gonna tell y'all about G-Thing and Tank. Nothing about me, because I'm a good dude.
Man, y'all Y'all about to expose everything.
Them niggas is the sickies in the city.
Don't let this bitch know y'all watching. Oh, see this one right here. He talking about me.
I'm gonna get that phone call.
Hey, look, he talking about I
take
was
busy
the
right
bad
now, but I'm about to come pull up.
Hey, see, he talking about I was the bad one, but this the most attention-seeking motherfucker you gonna ever meet, boy. Boy, let him know he got some eyes on him. Shit, that bitch tell God on Jesus.
What's that? I'ma do what?
That bitch gonna tell God on Jesus.
So look.
I'm gonna tell him about it.
You gonna tell him that? You just said it.
I'm gonna tell the world about you bad motherfuckers.
See, you
They bad boys for life.
So look, man, we gonna go ahead and wrap up. Before we go, man, let them know once again where they can follow y'all at
Man, you
and
can
everything
find
else.
me on Instagram at gthangthebarber225. That's GTHANGDABARBER 225.
Promote your barbershop too. Let them know where they can find you.
Man, you can find me on Instagram at gthangthebarber225. I'm in a private location, so I ain't gonna, do that like that. You just gotta hit me up and then you'll find out where I'm at.
Pick your punches. Pick your punches. That's how you survive. Yeah.
Well, y'all find y'all there, man.
Find me Black Tankster on Facebook. Foolish Tankster Instagram, man.
Foolish.
That's me.
How long you gonna keep that page?
Well,
I'm gonna keep it because I only post my dogs and shit now, you know what I'm saying? And on my Facebook, you hear me? It's all
well, you
positive.
gonna find me on that gram. You hear me? Look, I'm Dumbway CEO. Yeah.
D-U-M.
D-U-M. W-A-Y_ CEO. You know what I'm saying? And I'm on that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
We got a show tonight at Bella Noche. I think this might be my last one.
No,
I
it
don't know.
ain't.
I don't know. But in my head,
Unless y'all keep us going, man. If y'all want to see more of us, man, tap in, fuck with us, man. We gotta get them out there.
Unless he come with that track.
Cause if y'all don't tap in, he gonna go make movies.
If I gotta go get the tracks myself and make it myself, I got
Unless
you.
he come with that track you talking about. Yeah,
I'm gonna have.
You come with that track, I'm fucking with it on the love.
I'm fucking with it on the love.
All right.
We gonna
Well,
push that bitch.
Look, I'm gonna make the call tonight. Either I'm gonna make it or
Get the
Doja
track,
Burn
I'm
gonna
fucking
make
with
it.
it on the love.
who gonna make it?
My people Doja Burn.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Get the track, we gonna fuck with it on the love.
Man, appreciate
Hey.
you doing this here though, bro, cause it's been a long time since anybody really seen us, and a lot of people don't really know who we is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think they
Appreciate
think we
the
don't
love.
got it no more.
They gonna know, G. Don't worry about it.
So look, any last words before we roll out?
Hey, my
Stop
name
the violence.
Stop that.
Stay in school on my women shit.
Smoke a lot of bud, nigga.
That dumb way.
Yeah, so you
Smoke a
know.
lot of bud, like Boosie say.
Nah,
dog
man,
food is for dogs. Leave that shit alone, man.
Yeah, so look, man, we just landed, man. We out, man.
For sure.